What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Gravy on Top from Xpower Gaming 360, bringing you my top 10 games of 2013. Let's get it started. Number 10, Rift. Yes, I know Rift has been out for a while, but it just went free last June 2013. So therefore, for me, it's like having a brand new game. Anybody who's trying to get away from WoW, this is the perfect game. It has the raids, your dungeons, everything in WoW is in here and a little bit better. It has better graphics, the same type of, MMO style. You've got different classes. There's tons of classes. You can make any type of character you want. And it's a little bit more difficult than WoW. So if you're tired of WoW, it's totally free. Try on Worlds, they keep updating it all the time. Give Rift a chance. Just give it a chance. Number 10. Number 9.
This is Stone Stonefield coming to you live. Vendra is about to begin her record-breaking quintuple life sentence. Will she save herself by cooperating with authorities? My guess is no.
Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. I haven't seen this on anybody's list, surprisingly. Very surprised about that, but Ratchet and Clank is a great ending to that saga. I had fun playing the game. Anybody who's a fan of Ratchet and Clank, pick it up. It's taking it back to the 1 through 4 or 5. Not like the crap that came out last, All for One. That was garbage. But if you're a fan, pick it up. Number 8. God of War Ascension. It's got to be on here. I've played every single God of War game that has come out. They're all great, and this is another great ending to a legacy. I don't know if they're gonna have any games on PS4, but if you're a God of War fan, you got to pick it up. No, it's not as good as God of War 3, okay, but it's still a God of War game. If you're a fan, you're gonna want to play it. It's fun. It looks beautiful. And it's God of War. I mean, what really else needs to be said about that? It's fun as hell. Doing the combos, killing people, ripping people's heads off. If you are a fan, like I said, this is a must-have for 2013. You got a PS3, you've got to pick this game up. You've got your puzzles. Everything you loved about God of War is here. So, God of War takes that spot. I mean, look at that. Number 7. Rayman Legends by Ubisoft. Yes, this had to be on the list. This is one of the most fun platformers I have played ever in life. It's co-op. It's great. Everything you loved about Rayman is here. It is a must-have. I think everything on this list that I've played is a must-have. You got to pick this game up if you love platformers. You have tons of hours of fun on here. All these games, by the way, are games that I have played. So if you see a game that isn't on there that you think should be on there, put it in the comments. I just haven't played it. But Rayman, yes. Number 6. Crysis 3 had to be on there. I loved Crysis 2. Didn't play Crysis 1, my computer couldn't handle it. But I loved Crysis 2. Played it on the console. But Crysis 3 is great. The story, I mean, it's not as good as, the old ones, but number 5. Moving right along. Metal Gear Rising. Yes, there are people who have said that, they don't like this game. It's not like the traditional game. This game is fun as hell. For me, at least. Somebody who likes God of War type games where it's just hack and slash, and that's what it is. You get your sword, you cut people the fuck up. So, yes, it's fun as hell. The visuals are great. You've got to pick this up. This is one of my top 10 games for 2013. So next on the list, number 4. God of War, Devil May Cry by Capcom. Devil May Cry, mixed feelings on this one from different people. I liked it. Like I said, I like God of War type games. And not to say that everything is like God of War, but God of War wasn't as popular as it was. There's a whole lot of games that wouldn't come out. But Devil May Cry was there. But so was God of War back then. But you gotta pick this game up too. Hack and slash, it's great. You might not like the way Dante looks or acts or talks or anything, but it's not about him the way he looks. It's about the gameplay, right? And the gameplay is great. Gameplay is great, man. So this is a must-have. You just like hacking and slashing. Story's alright. Don't listen to the dialogue if you didn't like that, but you gotta play it. It's fun as hell. So, next on the list. Number 3. Beyond Two Souls. I was so mad that this got low reviews. I was like, what are you talking about? I finally picked this game up and played it. It's not an action game. If you played Heavy Rain or watched any video on it, you should have known what you were getting into with this game. This game is great. It's about the story, which you will be going back and forth throughout shit, I forgot her name. I haven't played it in a while. Back and forth throughout her life though, learning about this entity and how it's connected to her and all that. It's about the story. It's not that much about the gameplay. You mad that it has a whole lot of quick time events? It's about the story. Act like you're watching an action movie that you went to the movies and spent money to see. That's what you're basically doing. It's a great game. You gotta pick this up. Don't listen to the reviews. Try it out for yourself. This is a must-have.
Tell them to leave me the fuck alone, because next time, I'll kill everyone.
And she does. Number 2. Tomb Raider. Oh my god. This game is so great. If you got a PlayStation, an Xbox, computer, I'd say get it on the PC because it's gonna look better. But just get it. Just get it. Play the game. Why haven't you played it already? If you haven't, what are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for?
What are you waiting for?
You!
This is great as hell. This remake. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about this game. It is great. I was so happy when I played it. So happy that I picked it up. I didn't really get into the old Tomb Raider games, but this one, I can't wait for another one to come out if there's another one coming. So great. The story of how Lara Croft became Lara Croft. Everything about the game is great. The visuals, the gameplay, the story. The story is actually good at telling the story. It's just great. You got to pick it up. It had to be number 2. Number 1, without any doubt, The Last of Us. I've been seeing lists and The Last of Us is not there. It's always Grand Theft Auto, which, yeah, get mad at me, I don't care. What, you want to fight about it? I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5. I've seen video on it, and that shit looks extremely fun. It looks like if I had played it, it probably would be at number 1, but I have not. But I played The Last of Us, and how can this not be on top of anybody's list? It should have won Game of the Year. I know you're gonna be mad at me. No, Grand Theft Auto, yes, I've seen everything. The multiplayer itself should make it Game of the Year. But The Last of Us, man. Before Beyond Two Souls came out, this was the best looking game, period, in this generation, the last gen games. And it's kind of like a Walking Dead type of game. It's not that much about the zombies, it's about him surviving. It's great. It's Uncharted meets zombie apocalypse. How can you not like that? How can it not be game of the year? But on my list, it is game of the year for me. Out of the top 10 games I played, number 1 is Last of Us.